you ever come across witches, cultists in your life, in your dealings, in your relationships, in your experience so far in life? Do you believe the potency of witchcraft? Do you know that cultists and cultism is a reality? Even though as a child of God, as someone that believes in the higher powers of spiritual light, light over darkness. You believe so much in God, you believe so much that higher powers, positivity will always win. But do you also know that witches, wizards, cultists, they are real. They are always busy doing their work. It's like their own life assignment. They must do something. It's like their own business. They must keep it going. Today, I want to tell you or remind you that indeed, witches, cultists, they will always do their worst. What I take home for you today is, do not be afraid of them. Never you be afraid of them. Because no matter what they do, they will never outdo God. I'll be right back. Okay, thank you for staying tuned. Welcome back from that short break. Indeed, witches and cultists are real. They are evil. They are wicked. They hate all things good. They hate all things beautiful. They hate all things light, godly, sweet, peace, love. They hate all things love, but they will never. Do you understand? They are real. That is their business. That is their own life assignment. It is unfortunate that in life there must be high, there must be low. There must be left, there must be right, there must be up, there must be down. So people choose where they want to be, whether it is their destiny. Sometimes it baffles me how people can see options and choose this. But who knows? It could be their destiny. See the way I see it. God is the bigger man, the owner of the universe, okay? You know that in life, there are dirt, there are cleanliness, there are jungles and highlands. Without dirtiness, without darkness, you won't appreciate light. Okay, so I see it as God is the maker of all things, good, bad, up, down, low, up, He has His own reason for having all that. And I believe it's a complementary reasons to bring about balance. So more or less it's their choice, more or less it is also their destiny. I just don't understand. Okay? But as you, the child of God, on the other side of the balance, or even if you're just a plain person living your life, not too much into spirituality, not too much into godliness, but at least you're sure you're not on the darkness, you're sure you're not on the negative side, you're sure you're not a witch, you're not a cultist. Do not be afraid of them. They are nothing. Understand them as just the other side of the scale, the other side of the band. There is nothing they can do. They are not the ones in charge. They are just put there. The way you are on your own side, living your life, trusting God, being a good person, that is the way they are on their own side, being bad, being evil, being wicked, doing whatever. It is God that allows all persons to be. But you lose your potency, your own power and potency when you become afraid of them. You are not the one in charge. You're not the one that put them there. And they are there for good, for your own good. They are there for a reason. If they're not there for good and for reasons, do you think God is not wise enough to have tarnished and removed them all? But He let them be. So on your own, you're supposed to be marching with boldness, confidence, and the glory of light that shrouds you. The biggest mistake you will make is to be afraid of them. And whenever you get a chance, you meet them, do not be afraid to talk to them, to reveal them, to bring them out in the open. There is nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do. There is nothing they can do. The highest they can do is to try to do more harm to you, to do worse. But you're not the one protecting yourself, my brother, my sister. Okay? And if it is not yet your time to leave this world, no power can take you away. Anything that belongs to you, you see this palm, they call it akaraka. Your destiny is your destiny. It could be delayed, but it will never be denied. There is nothing any human being can do to stop you. There is nothing anybody can do to stop you. So do not ever be afraid of them. Never. And if you get a chance to even point them out and speak to them, tell them who they are. Girl, boy, I know you. You're a cultist. you're a witch, but that is your choice. Be it the way you want to be, but never you near me, because I can deal with you as well with my power of light. Never you be afraid of them. Okay? If you can. As I'm passing this message, some of you are too afraid, even as Christians. You are not the one protecting yourself. There is nothing they can do. Whether you speak out or you don't, whether you're afraid of them or not, they will always be in their business of causing harm in your life. So what's the point of being afraid of them? Okay? If you think you're under their hooks, under their manipulations and whatever they are doing in your life, let me tell you, it is not because they are bigger or more powerful. It is simply because it is divine timing and cycle of your life to pass through that. Once that time is up, it is over. They can never touch you again. Okay? So today's message is very short. I want to encourage us Christians, especially we that are pushing for light. Do not be afraid of them. They cannot do anything. They can't do no goddamn thing. Believe it, I'm speaking from experience. For the reality of it is this: they are so powerless. For them to be reduced to that smallness of darkness fighting light, who the hell are they? So please be strong in your spirit. Be strong and know who you are in God. Do not ever be afraid of witches, wizards, cultists. They cannot do anything. They cannot do anything that God has not allowed. And if God so allowed them, brothers, sisters, pass through whatever and become stronger and better for it, okay? Do think about it and let me know your feedback. Do not be afraid. I don't want you to be afraid. Fear is the number one killer. Never you be afraid. Consider them as smaller. Why would you be afraid of small people? Why would you be afraid of smallness? Why would you be afraid of darkness? You are light. One strike of match, bam, everywhere is lit a glow, no matter the darkness of the darkness. So do take very, very good care of yourself and be strong in God as always. Alright? Have a lovely time. Okay?